We are very bright.
Very bright.
May actually turn off some of those lights. Give us just a second. See if this helps.
Just really this one right here.
Yeah, well, we can't do that. Well, we gotta have that. I'll go ahead and fill a few more lights. All right, well, guess what? We're just gonna be super bright tonight.
Bright and shiny.
Because it is extremely dark outside. We just had a really nasty thunderstorm come through, and I still hear thunder and lightning out there, so hopefully that doesn't mess up the cooking portion of the show. Radar still doesn't look the world's best, but it looks way better than it did earlier. So, hey, welcome to Florida. Summertime afternoon thunderstorms are going to happen. Excuse me. So it is 7 p.m. Eastern on August the 7th. Man, this year's flying by. 2022. So if you're watching this back later, we do allow our live streams to play back later. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, we're inside today. We're eventually going to get moved out as fall of the year. It gets a little more comfortable, and we get past a lot of these thunderstorms right here. And I'm sorry we're so bright. Normally it's just bright behind us. Man, we're glowing. Go kill the hall light if you don't mind. Well, let's kill all.
I think it's this one.
Oh, I know that one. And I don't have these on a dimmer. Oh well. Yeah, just keep it killed. That's fine. The less lights, the better.
I don't need to angle it down any or raise it up.
Well, you can. I think angling it up would. Nah, it's making no difference.
Okay.
Just leave it. All right. It is what it is. And I almost brought Chris and Tiffany lights over here today to light us up even more, but definitely don't need it on days like today. All right, so let's see what all we got in the house here. We got a ton of people, so welcome everybody. I see a lot of familiar faces, and just want to say thank you to everybody. I don't know if y'all got a chance to watch our video today, but we just
50,000.
Yeah, well, flew past 50,000, but we just hit 50,000. What an awesome milestone and number. We couldn't do it without y'all because just like some people were saying in here earlier, y'all recommend us, you're sharing, and obviously you represent one of those numbers as well. So what an awesome milestone. And something has happened over the last week on YouTube, week and a half, actually last few weeks. YouTube's apparently picked up several of our videos, about like 10 or 15 videos, and started promoting them, putting them in what's called YouTube recommendations. So if you watch a certain video, it'll provide, just say you watch an ice machine video or whatever the heck on the internet, well, it knows that I have one and it's kind of been putting them up next for people to watch, putting it on people's home pages, things like that. So we've literally went from a couple 100,000 views a month now to, I think we're at 700,000 and climbing every single day. So I don't know where we're going to stop this month, but I've been on YouTube and social media platforms long enough to know it's a roller coaster ride. You'll fly up, then you'll fly down, and then you'll kind of level out for a few months, and then it takes off again. So you just never know when it may continue to take off or level back out. But regardless, we're so thankful for the number. We're thankful for everybody and all the views. It's awesome. It's awesome. I've been on cloud nine this past week, so yeah, because the first 5 months of this year, it wasn't looking too good. That's just the way this business goes. Like it wasn't looking good at all. Now all of a sudden it's taking off again. It's about the time it happened last year too. Now I think about it with the Ice Maker series, and for some reason the Ice Maker series is blowing up again. It died for months, and I guess now that it's the heat of summer, for some reason it's taken off again, like a couple 100,000 views over the last week or two. I don't know what's going on there, but it's getting promoted again. So welcome all the new subscribers. I'm sure some of y'all will pop on here tonight. If you are new, this is what we do every Sunday. We just jump on here, we chit chat for about 45 minutes, answer your questions, talk about whatever. I'll pick a few random comments out of the group, and then we go out on the porch and do some cooking. We started doing that a while back with the Blackstone, and it's just kind of stuck with the channel. Speaking of, before we got started, a ton of people's already asking, what are we cooking tonight?
Yes,
I don't know what she's calling it, so I'm going to let her talk about the cooking.
We are making something exciting tonight. I've been in the mood for some Chinese, so we're going to have garlic honey chicken and pork fried rice on the Blackstone tonight. So
pork fried rice and the good stuff, y'all, not
yes,
the old
real pork, real rice. Yes,
I'm so looking forward to that. So I've already missed a couple of donations, so thank you so much for that. We always want to recognize y'all when you do that. Josh, the Freedom Seed Fund, very good fund there. Actually, I just added to the Freedom Seed Fund the other day. It's the first time I bought any of that in quite a while because I actually found quite a bit in stock somewhere. So I was like, heck yeah, let's do this. And then of course right behind him, excuse me, is Steve. He says the Whatever You Want Fund. I really like the sound of that. Freedom Seed Fund it is. Excuse me, already losing my voice again. I swear I ain't got my voice back since COVID. I don't know what the heck, and I didn't even really have COVID bad. I don't know what's going on. My throat keeps going dry and raspy. All right, so Miss Lee, wow, right behind everybody else. Y'all are on fire tonight. Oh, this one's for Tiffany right here. New utensils and supplies for Tiffany's outdoor kitchen. It's mine too, ain't it?
No.
So it's Tiffany's house. I just built it. She gets it. Huh?
Literally, what was I doing 5 minutes ago?
Literally 5 minutes ago, she was on that couch right there charging her phone and looking at utensils for the Blackstone.
So thank you so much, because I'm in need of some new ones. So
yes,
that will definitely help me out. Thank you.
We'll just call that the kitchen fund there. So thank you so much.
You.
I guarantee you that probably gets spent before we go to bed tonight, because she wants some new Blackstone utensils, and rightfully so. She's all the time cooking on it, and I love eating, so by all means, knock yourself out with that. So wow, I was going to grab a question, but right behind Miss Lee is Jake. He says $50 for 50K. Boy, I like the sound of that. And he said it's for the thermal.
Nice.
So I truly do appreciate that, and I just want to let all of y'all know, I went ahead and ordered the thermal. Y'all have been so extremely kind and generous. There was still a little bit left, but we done got so close, and now heck, donations like this is really just wiping out the taxes and all the other stuff. But I decided to go with the AGM Rattler TS25. It's a 384 resolution model, and I just talked with the dealer last week. It should be in later this week, or fingers crossed. So I will have a video out maybe by next week on that after I do a little testing with it. But y'all have been so kind and so generous for that fund. And I ordered it. We're making it happen. So thank y'all so much for that. And for the people who don't know what it is, it's an actual thermal scope. But because we're starting a little farm here, we just actually, spoiler alert, we just put our chickens outside today. We'll get y'all a video out a couple of days after we record them. We have major problems with hole digging animals that concerns us for pasture animals. We have a lot of predators. I really want it for going outside at night, looking over the chicken coops, watching the animals, and taking care of any nuisance problems that we have around here, and protecting our animals as well. This is going to be a game changer for us. Not to mention just looking at anything that could go bump in the night. It just gives you good peace of mind and security for the property as well. They're not cheap, and y'all have been so stinking generous for that. So thank y'all so much for that. But it's coming. It's already in the mail. It's coming. So we can officially just about mark that fund out. We can put it towards something else. So thank y'all so much for that. Oh, I see what they're saying there. $50,000 thermal. No, 50K subscribers. No, goodness gracious, I couldn't imagine what a $50,000 thermal is. So now Tom says we need 50 chickens to celebrate 50,000 subscribers. I don't know about that. Maybe down the road, Tom. Tom's the one that gave us chicken eggs, by the way, and we're probably going to wind up getting some more chickens from Tom, especially after we figure out how many roosters and hens that we have and kind of weed through that situation right there. We could wind up doing meat chickens down the road. I'm going to custom build a coop later this fall once we get some of these other projects out of the way. My project list is a mile long, and I may wind up doing it big enough to where laying hens is the main thing we want for the eggs, but meat chickens may be something that we look into as well. We'd probably wind up with different breeds for that, obviously. That may be something to look into. We eat so much chicken, and kind of being a little more self-sufficient and taking care of things, you know, right here on the property is kind of what we've always wanted anyways. All right, so Mr. Jimmy says nowhere to go but up. Thank you very much. Again, very excited about the subscriber blow up that we've had here recently. And Jake says, how about the tractor grapple fun? Let's don't forget that one. That's an excellent fun, and one that I definitely want to keep going if we can, because I do plan on getting that grapple, and I have to do the John Deere hydraulics with it too. So that was a pretty expensive fun, but y'all have actually put enough into that fun that the hydraulics are already completely covered. Now we're into the grapple side of things. And I'm going to look at lots of different options for a grapple, trust me on that. Actually, I've already been kind of working some stuff behind the scenes, but I don't have anything official right now. It's just, that's a big fun, you know, especially with the hydraulics and all to do. But that one is one I want so bad. I've got so much pruning and tree cleanup and stuff to do. Oh, I want to grapple
before we get into that fencing, we got a lot to do.
Yes. All right. So, excuse me. I see another question that I really do want to answer. Any Wi-Fi or cellular internet part 3 update? Yes, I will have another video out in probably about 2 weeks. I just got another router in from a company and an unlimited plan. I'm using it right now. We've been using it for probably a week and a half. No issues. Just wanting to make sure I'm not seeing any throttling or capping issues or anything going on. And I'm going to let y'all know that series has blown up with the cellular internet. I've had a ton of companies reach out to me, and I've decided to accept some of their stuff. I'm not getting paid, nothing like that. Y'all know that I like to do reviews on the channel, but I've had so many people reach out that are so interested in that, thanking me for that they finally had an option. A lot of people are already getting internet now. I mean, I get emails and DMs every day from people on that. But long story short, there's more options out there than I even knew existed because these companies are emailing me now. And I'm going to take some of the routers. I'm even going to try a new antenna setup from Waveform, the same antennas I have now. I love those, absolutely love those, and highly recommend them. And there is multiple unlimited plans out there. Some of them from $40, some of them, most of them are in the $70 range. Regardless, that is a killer price for unlimited internet. I just had another company reach out to me a little while ago. If you're wanting to do a big data only plan, they have some that are about the same price as Starlink that have like 750 gigs, 800 gigs. They even had a 1 terabyte plan. So if you happen to have just a data only device, not one that can take cell SIMs, I don't want to eat up the whole live stream of that. Yes, there is a lot more content coming there. We're actually about to deep dive into that because it's been such a popular series on the channel. So I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy it. I didn't know this many options existed, so we can get away from the having to pay $100 a month for 200 gigs. There's a ton of options out there for a lot more data. So we'll see that. So what is this? Want to see a bear skin rug in the background of future lives? Me too, but I want it to be a real one, not that Amazon one, which I know is going to show up.
Eventually.
It's going to show up at the post office one of these days. I already know it. All right, so now you need a chicken plucker fund. Isn't that the truth? I don't know where we're going to get to processing that many chickens just for 2 people, but man, I've seen those things on the internet. They sure do work good. So Ashley says, Tiffany, some horses. Yes, and actually there already is a horse fund. Y'all have actually been donating to that. I keep track of everything, I really do. And then right there after my long-winded speech was Mr. David. He said, congratulations on 50K. You two are great. Use it wherever. Man, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's such an extremely generous donation there. Y'all, I don't try to talk about it much. I don't put it in our videos and I don't bash it. We don't ask for donations. We don't ask for none of this, but really 50,000 is a very small channel in the big social media world. And doing what y'all are doing right now, the donations, all the stuff y'all do, that really makes this lifestyle for me livable right now. And we're hoping and praying once the channel gets a little bigger, we can get Tiffany home and get her into the more of the cooking side and get her into the content as well, because we really want to do this for a lifestyle. We really do.
Absolutely.
So that's why we get so excited when we see growth in the channel. Seriously, my ultimate goal is to get her home, or at least get her to where she can work a part-time job, because she loves what she does, and just spend far more time here at the house and more time on the content.
Right.
So thank y'all for all that y'all do. Oh, thank everybody that's using our Amazon link.
Yes.
I've been meaning to mention that. I forgot to thank y'all last week, but there's so many of y'all that's going to our Amazon store using the link that's in all the video descriptions and making your purchases, your daily purchases, and that's been giving us a pretty significant kickback on the channel. Doesn't cost y'all a dime extra, and it's been helping us out greatly. So all these things, the channel growth, everything,
All helps.
is what's really allowed me to do this as a full-time job and live a dream, and I can't thank y'all enough for that. Too many people I watch, too many creators, don't ever thank the viewers for that, and it kind of blows my mind. A lot of them get to do what they're doing because y'all spend the time watching, y'all spend your Sunday afternoon with us. Man, y'all need to be thanked more. Y'all really do.
So Walter wants to know if I see his comments. Yes, I see your comments, Mr. Walter.
He said, Tiffany, smile if you're reading this.
And then he said, scratch your nose.
That's a pretty creative way to get answered there.
There was also a question for me that
What do you like?
Andrew asked here, and he says he wants to know what am I doing on the days that Andrew is making our videos. So usually I am
He says,
working,
what do you like to do for fun?
but what I do for fun, I know this might sound boring, but I seem like I'm always cooking or doing things around here, but we like to do things together for fun. We like to go swimming and fishing and things like that, but here lately it's been kind of tied up with chores and doing things around here. So
As sad as it is, some of our hobbies and funnest things we do is all around food.
Yeah.
We literally do cookouts once a week, sometimes more. Like, that is no joke. People think we're joking about that. We're not. And we usually try to take one day off a week and we boat and go relax. And we typically don't record that because that's kind of our chill out, no work, relax day. Now, we don't fish nearly like we should, but we are water babies. Water babies. We love eating, we love cooking, we love entertaining, and we just love being on a boat. I mean, well, we kind of live out in the middle of nowhere, but we chose to live out here for those things. We have access to beaches and rivers and springs and a good community of people that just loves hanging out and eating. Food!
I guess the one thing, if I had to think, if I know that Andrew's like, hey, I gotta keep working, and I'm like, oh, I'm off, I'll probably go to some discount stores and try to get some bargain sales.
Some Bell's outlets and TJ Maxx's and Ross's.
I like shopping, but I don't ever spend money. I just look.
I'll give her that. She doesn't really go often, and when she does go, she doesn't really spend a whole heck of a lot of money, which is awesome. Love it. Now we can put it in outdoor kitchens in the house.
All right, enough about me.
Yeah. So one question I want to get, I'm getting way behind any word on that outdoorsman camera I was talking about. It's supposed to be middle of August before I get it. That's the only word that I have, but that's going to be a fun review right there. I'm really looking forward to that one. I've already got some SIM cards in to test with that camera, and I think I was told middle of August, so we'll see if it shows up then. So come next month, we're going to see some Dove recipes, says Joshua. You very well will on our other channel, our outdoors channel. That's typically where I do the cooking, the catch, clean, cooks. Now keep in mind, our season doesn't start to the very end of the month, so it'll probably be October before I release some of that content. But yeah, now I cook them relatively simple, but man, they taste so good. But we'll get a video out over there, and I'll do some cooking. And then I want to thank Miss Lee for another extremely generous donation, and I want to thank Miss Lee too. She made a huge upgrade over on our Patreon. That's where other people support us as well. I mean, y'all are so kind and so generous. So thank you, Miss Lee, for your upgrade over there. And for this, she says, for the grapple fun, Andrew, don't want you to feel left out this evening. It's perfectly fine. And Andrew tends to get hooked up a little more than Tiffany does, so that's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we thank you so much for that. Let me write that down. I really do keep track of all this, y'all. I really do. All right, so let's scroll down and catch a few more comments because I'm way behind. Let's see what else we got here. I'm catching a comment. Amazon Prime is worth it, says somebody. Oh, you have no idea. I'm like their #1 Prime member. I ain't joking when I say I don't even know how much I spend a year. I'd be scared to know.
Yeah, I would be scared to know too. We get everything from.
When you live out here in nowhere and gas is $4, you know, a gallon.
If I could get groceries, like cold groceries, I would probably.
Yeah, I guarantee you we'd spend at least half of her paycheck a year on Amazon if we could get that. Oh my goodness. All right, so Cash says nothing wrong with food as long as cheese is involved and cow camp, of course, its favorite season.
Yes, we're using cow camp tonight. Yep. I already have it marinating on the.
All right, so Nicole says can't wait to see what you're cooking tonight. I'm excited about it because she's got a really good meal plan.
It's gonna be good.
I think it's going to be awesome. And Mr. Water wants to know what I think of loose fishing reels. I used to use them quite a bit, and I'll be honest with you, every single one I've ever owned tore up and didn't last long. And it was usually in the gearing, issues, noise. I know people love lues. I've had horrible luck with lues, all the way from their entry-level stuff to their tournament grade stuff. I really don't think I have one reel left that's working, and I've had probably 4 or 5 of them. I don't recommend them. I just really don't. I think I still have an open face that's working, but all my bait casters, horrible luck. Now, this was years ago. Maybe they've gotten a lot better because I know they are very, very popular. Andrew lets his hair down on the weekends. I sure do. Actually, this is long for me. I need to go cut this. And Mr. Robert, thank you very much for your donation. Armadillo pill. I like what he did there with a little pill symbol. I know right where to add that, so thank you very much for your donation. And so, Linda wants to know, whenever Tiffany gets her additional cooking tools, could you please add them to your Amazon shop? I need to do that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, something I really need to do. And do you have any plans to start a website to sell some merch? I do. Actually, I have one open on the computer right now. I'm working on it. There's quite a bit to it. I've already been designing hoodies and shirts and tumblers and other stuff with a print company, and I'm setting up a Shopify online store now to be able to sell all that stuff. But it's a slow process because we're not just going to put it on there and say, hey, it's all available. We want to order in some samples, which I'm going to do this week. Look at them, make sure the sizing's correct, make sure we're happy with the print, because while this isn't a professional looking logo right here, we've been extremely satisfied with the screen printed material on these. They've held up so well. We want to make sure that our new merchandise is going to hold up good too. So we're working on that. We're going to get it out. I am struggling with hats, and it's the design software of this company. Oh my goodness. I literally am having to use like 5 websites to make all this stuff work. Everything else has been easy to design. Hats is a nightmare, but working on it. Absolutely working on it. I will order some samples in this week.
Plus, I'm picky.
She is picky. That's kind of been another thing. I think I can design where I want it. She's like, well, what do you think about this? Or maybe we should do this. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, we'll stop for a few days, and that's happened quite a few times. Now I think we're right back to where we started of, let's just get it in. We just want a cleaner looking, more professional logo that'll go on things like a tumbler, you know, a patch that'll go on a hat, things like that. This one just doesn't really fit everything. Now, with that said, this is our official tree that you're looking at in the background. We took a picture of it and put it on here. We will always keep these shirts. I will always keep this available. Be honest with you, these just don't sell anymore. I can't remember the last time we sold one. It's time to freshen some stuff up, no doubt about that. And we need to change our thumbnail too.
Plus, you're wearing them every single day. We need to get you some new shirts.
Yes, we do. These are fading bad. Like, I literally wear these shirts more than a year than y'all would in your lifetime. I wear them every single day. They get washed. I wear them again. Oh my goodness, I have wore these things out. All right, so let's catch a couple more comments. Let's see here. So, 4052R here, which is a tractor with a 440 loader, 485 backhoe, anyway, to adapt a Cat 3 point old school brush hog. Ooh, that I do not know if you can adapt Cat 3 brush hog to a Cat 1 or Cat 2 tractor. I'm not familiar with Cat 3 at all, so sorry I can't answer that one on you. I know Cat 2 and Cat 1, you can kind of do some stuff back and forth. No idea on a Cat 3 at all. Maybe somebody else will chime in and answer that for you. So, let's see here. Love the channel. Hadn't been on in a while. Love the outdoor kitchen. That's been a very popular series all of a sudden, too. Those videos are blowing up. Do you have any ice machine videos yet? Nope. Just been using it, enjoying it. Actually, I'm going to defrost it this week, clean it out, start it over. And because we just kicked our chickens out of my room today, I need to do a deep cleaning of that room.
Oh, you're going to clean?
No, well, I'm hoping Tiffany's going to help me do a deep cleaning of that room because there is dust and junk everywhere. I just wiped the stainless table a minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh, but long story short, I'm going to defrost this, empty it out, make it lightweight, and I'm moving the ice machine now into an air conditioned room. So we may do another test or two to see how it performs in an air conditioned room, something I've never had before. It's always been out in a 100-degree shop. We've got to see some improvements there, right? So yeah, there will be another one coming. I don't know that we're going to tear it all apart or build a whole new one, but it's working good. I'm still using the heck out of it. So after it gets defrosted this week, we clean the room. Yeah, it's finding a new home, and we'll get a little video out for that, especially since the ice maker videos have just made a heck of a surge and comeback all of a sudden. Yep. So do I have a drone? I think your property would look great from above. Yes, and there is quite a few videos on the channel showing me use that. I have an old DJI Spark. I would love to get a newer DJI, but I just don't use drones enough to justify one right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into that in the future. Be honest with you, it's really hard. I already run multiple cameras to record, and then when you throw a drone in the mix, that's why I only do it occasionally. It's a lot of extra editing. It's just a lot of extra work. It really is. But it does make the videos look better. There's no doubt about that. Let's see what else we got here. So how is the outdoor kitchen coming along? You're actually about to get a heck of a sneak peek whenever we go outside. That's a good thing about jumping on these live streams. Sometimes you get to see things.
Right.
So I'm going to do some more work on it tomorrow. The next day I got to finish up mowing since I got rained out today. And then I'll get one video out this week. I did run into a problem with the outdoor kitchen. It's partly Home Depot's fault, but I have to admit, partly my fault too. So I opened up the packages for the trim that I'm going to put around the tile and noticed that I was missing a few pieces, critical pieces, like tiny little pieces, but I needed them to put this stuff together. Well, I got online. Apparently they just back ordered them. Never notified me, never told me, and it's my fault for opening the packages up as late as I did. So that's gonna delay my tile job by several days. But I have got a lot done on it. So I'll show you all that in just a little bit. So it's probably going to be next week before we get the final video out, and it's ready to go. Then we'll tear the Blackstone apart, and not next weekend, I think the weekend after, we're doing live streams on the outdoor kitchen. That's going to be pretty cool. Then we got some cool videos coming there. I'm going to build a custom foot rail. I'm going to build custom bar stools. I want to build all that myself, and we'll slowly spice the outdoor kitchen up. We're going to put a TV in out there. We got several things to do. So, yeah.
It seems like out of, reading the comments today on the video, everybody's really excited about the outdoor kitchen.
It's done better than I thought. There's already, 100,000 views probably on the videos just over the last week or two, which is way above normal for me. So a lot of people seem to really be enjoying the outdoor kitchen. So y'all keep commenting on it, keep giving it thumbs up, and YouTube will keep recommending it, which is great. Just what we need. All right, let's see what else we got. It looks like Cash and Jimmy is having a really good conversation. Something about lost packages. Boy, I know all about that here lately. Let's see there. I'm catching a few more comments. You guys are very bright on the TV, says Jay. Yes, we are.
Sorry.
We're just glowing
How's
people.
that?
We're glowing people. Yeah, typically we're exact opposite. We're dark in here because normally the sun is out and it really washes us out because there's a glow behind us. But it's exact opposite today. The windows just aren't bright, so
it's really dark in here.
it's either deal with us bright or we kill the last of the lights and you don't see us at all.
Should I turn on the red lights?
No, because remember I'm still got to replace some of them.
I know, but maybe the two.
That ain't gonna help.
Okay.
No, it ain't gonna help. All right, so let's see.
We also have Zoe on here watching. Hi, Zoe.
Yes, and she's supposed to be excited about the chickens. Hope you are. I got you a chicken video coming. And where's the new puppy? We ain't got a new puppy. I don't know what y'all talking about, but we got an old puppy that's over there passed out. I see him over there still fluffing some.
Yeah.
He's over there curled up in the chair trying to catch him a cat nap.
So when are we getting a new puppy?
Anyways, on to the next. I don't know.
Why are you stalling?
I don't know. It is probably time for me to go ahead and get a dog. I haven't had a dog in so long.
Are you nervous about it?
Maybe I am nervous a little. I ain't had a dog in so long. I don't know. We're going to see. And a little bit of my OCD is worried too. Chewing up my extension cords and garden hoses and digging holes and all that other stuff.
Oh my God.
I know I had dogs my entire life as a kid.
They're not as bad as you think.
Actually, I haven't had a dog since I was in my teens, now that I think about it. I don't think I have. Other than that one super crazy dog. Woo!
Yeah, I did get you on.
Well, she got me an unbelievably psycho crazy dog one time.
Yeah.
I mean, it really did have issues. We didn't know. We didn't know. Yeah, we do need to make that happen soon. I've been kind of having the itch for a dog. All right, so I see a few more what's for dinner. It's probably time in the, we're already 30 minutes in. Might as well tell all the new people it's jumping on what's for dinner and let me catch my breath for a second.
All right, so we are doing honey garlic chicken and pork fried rice.
I wasn't very much talking.
Yeah, on the Blackstone. So we're gonna do some Chinese tonight. I wish I would have had spring rolls to go with it. That would have been really good.
Yeah, or some what's the ones I like with the cabbage in it?
Well, spring rolls.
No,
or
the
egg
other
rolls.
egg rolls.
Yeah.
Some big old egg rolls. That would have been good too.
But I've had the meat marinating all day, so I'm excited.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
I think it's going to
really
be great.
good.
I really do. So let's see here. Melt some butter and cook, garlic, cabbage. Whoa. This thing is blowing up. I was trying to read comments, but I can't because all these donations keep jumping in. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see what else we got here. Let me answer this question real quick, and then we'll get to what the heck just happened with everybody blowing us up here. So are you planning on keeping spices out there, and will the new cabinets help with the humidity and clumping up? Asked Rodney.
Yeah, I was gonna get some glass bottles and put the spices, which I still may do, but right now I think the outdoor refrigerator, we're gonna try to keep some spices in the outdoor refrigerator.
It's an option.
But I have a couple glass bottles I'm gonna have out there and just see how they do before I just go crazy and start buying a bunch of bottles and putting a bunch of expensive seasonings in them, and then they don't do good. So we're just kind of tossing around some, options here. So if any of y'all have any suggestions on that and how to keep it, I mean, other than putting rice in it and things like that, we want to try to keep, you know, the spices fresh.
And to answer your question about sealed up and is humidity going to be a problem? Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's Florida. There's no way. I'm not even going to attempt to seal all that stuff up out there. The bugs can get where they want. The humidity can get where it wants. We're going to try some. We're probably going to store the majority of our stuff in big plastic containers. Like if we leave any pots and pans, stuff out of there, keep mice and all out of it. And we can even put some of that, what's it called? No damp or
Damp rid?
yeah, damp rid, stuff like that, that dehumidification stuff out there. We got ideas,
Yeah.
and we may keep spices in the refrigerator, but it's really not that big of a deal for us to open the window, have a little spice rack, and just store our spices in here, put them back in the pantry. We're not going to ruin a whole bunch of them. We're going to have to do some testing to figure out all that, but we're already prepared that the cabinet space is going to be pots and pans and things that rodents and other stuff just really can't bother us with, and then we're going to put them in double storage as well. It's going to be a lot to figure out, but we're already prepared that we can't leave much out there. It's just the way that it is, being out here in the woods and in hot, humid South.
I found some really nice containers at Costco I need to go get that have like a rubber seal around it, and so we'll store a lot of like the cast iron stuff or things that we don't want to get, you know, messed up through the climate. So
Yep.
we'll get those too.
We'll slowly get it figured out. So black belt, I see you've asked this a couple times. Do I reload my own ammo? I do not right now. I do have plans to do that in the future once things are not so crazy. And you're going to enjoy the upcoming hobby room build out in the shop because I'm building a gigantic workbench for my lasers, some woodworking stuff, and over half that bench I'm dedicating just for reloading. That's been my plan since day one for years, since I built that shop. There's going to be some fun stuff coming there. So that will be coming. So to all these blowing up donations here, bam, 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 they're just everywhere. So Uncle Tim's, we call him, because he spells his name just like me, and he's not my uncle, by the way, for all the new people. He says pool fun. That's another excellent fun.
Yes.
So we did delay it till spring of next year, but that's going to be a heck of a hit.
Yes, that'll be a big help.
So we had issues getting a pool this time of year. It's too late in the summer. Everybody is sold out unless you want a super overpriced expensive one, or we want to go with extremely small size or lower quality. We kind of have a few models picked out that we want. Good luck finding them. I've already been told the manufacturer that actually builds them, not the people that sell them, the actual manufacturer says it'll be late winter, early spring before they'll have new inventory out, which is no problem. We think that's going to be a good time of year to buy one because nobody's really looking or pricing. It'll be winter time, and then we can actually set it up and install it and not sweat our butts off, you know, late winter, early spring next year. So excellent fun. That's one that we can keep long running right there because, whoo, even though we're doing above ground, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap at all. All right, so right behind Uncle Tim is Joshua. He says hunting dog fun. I agree.
Yes.
I do want me a little hunting buddy right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe this will get them motivated.
Actually, anytime y'all do rack up a fund that it meets the need, I do go tend to do it. But no, I'm not enticing y'all to donate for a dog. I'm going to go get a dog. I really am. I'm not getting a $2,000 dog, but I'm going to go get that dog. I'm still back and forth. It seems like every time I figure out what I want, I talk to somebody and they're like, oh no, you don't want that breed. That's a bad dog.
Are you changing your mind again?
I don't know. I think I still know what I want. Somebody scared me at the river the other day. They're like, oh, you crazy. Don't do that. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm still looking.
Go with your instincts.
So right behind Joshua is Josh. And another dog fun. How about that right there? So thank y'all all very, very much. Truly do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Really do. So was the swing in the shop for the porch or the big tree, says Mr. Jimmy. It was supposed to be for the porch, and believe it or not, I'm going to go back to Mr. Thomas and get another one. But we have come up with a new idea. We think we may have the perfect spot. Well, it ain't got to be no secret. We're building a big fire pit area out there, and we started kicking around the idea of, you know, some big wooden poles out there and a couple swings around the fire pit area. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that may be where they're going to find a new home, and I'm going back to Panama City soon in the future, and I'm going to pick up another one of those. So Casey, I see you're on here. You know, you and I are working on something. I need to make a trip back to Panama City. We did tell everybody we had a surprise. And Mr. Thomas, if you watch this, he typically watches on Facebook, but I do believe he catches the live streams. I'll be coming back to get another swing from you. We think they're going to be perfect out there in our fire pit area. We're going to do something pretty nice for that because we love fires. From October through May, we're out outside almost every
Live
single
outside.
afternoon
Yeah, live
around the
outside.
fire. Like, I don't care if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're outside around the fire. We eat around it. We're gonna be cooking outside.
I know. Once that kitchen's done.
I can't wait for the temperature to change.
We won't ever need to come inside.
We don't need to come inside other than to shower and crash. That'd be it.
Right.
So looking forward to that. So Uncle Tim again, I know I'm way behind on this. So new puppy fund. Goodness gracious,
Thank you, Uncle Tim.
Thank you for some extremely generous donations there. My goodness. Well, y'all are about to make me have to go buy a dog. Goodness. So Miss Lee says her husband makes egg rolls from scratch. Ooh, and he also makes wontons. They're amazing. Man, that makes me really want to have that for tonight's meal. That sounds
He
so
loves
good.
my egg rolls too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he'll be asking me for that all week. Make some egg rolls. Make some egg rolls.
Yeah. So Chris wants to know, how are the wall racks working out in the pantry? No issues.
Yeah, I got them loaded down.
They haven't, believe it or not, contrary to popular belief, boy, I got blown up in that video. They haven't just come crashing down. There hasn't been one single thing pull out. Nothing's bowed. Nothing's awkward. They're braced plenty good enough. And yeah, we got canned goods everywhere. We've got it packed from the floor to the ceiling. They're doing great. I don't regret it at all. It may not be the world's best looking thing, but once we put the plastic liners on top, they're great. Nothing's falling over. No issues. So very happy with them. Very, very happy. Am I hearing rain out there?
I think so.
I think it is raining again.
I better check the radar.
Yeah,
and see
hopefully there ain't
how
no lightning on the way. My goodness gracious.
I'm going to be able to cook here in the next few minutes.
Yep, we don't want to mess that up. So Cash asked, what about the Amazon Bear Rug Fund? Nope, not doing that.
Kind of like the mani petty.
Yeah, no, I told them at 100,000 subscribers I'll get a mani petty.
Oh, you told him that?
Yep,
Okay.
told them that earlier.
All right. Good deal.
We'll see if we can find a place that allows us to live stream it.
And it's 1 million that we're going to eat armadillo, right?
Yeah, I don't know why they've come up with this crazy idea, but I think we got a little while before we got to worry about that.
We have some yellow heading this way.
Oh,
Wait, no, it's past us.
okay.
Okay, it's past us.
Just went around us.
Okay.
We were scared we was about to be getting some more lightning
I was
here.
looking at the wrong dog.
That's going to be a little hard to
Okay.
cook. All right, so yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
So Rodney says, congrats on 52,000. That's right, we are there. I think we might have just hit 53 actually, and I hope you get 50 more in a few days. Boy, wouldn't that be nice right there. I want that 100,000 play button so
Let's
bad.
see how many we have on here. 295, I think.
Man, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is good.
297 now. Come on, can we break 300? Tell your friends to get on the live stream. Let's see what else here. So, Pest Hunter says, if you ever need rodent traps, which we will need to keep some out there around that, look at Bell Industries. All right, I will check that out. That is something I'm going to look into. We may have a new trapping series on the channel. What did we catch around the kitchen tonight? Could go viral. Yeah, right. So as Miss Crystal is saying, please hit the thumbs up. That's right. Thank you so much, Crystal, for always reminding everybody of that. If you do enjoy the content,
So, are you getting hungry?
thumbs up. Yes, you can go ahead and fire the Blackstone up, and I'm hungry too. I want to try this. So I'm going to keep answering a few of your questions while she goes out there and gets the Blackstone ready, and we'll ease on the porch, do a little cooking, especially since it's getting dark and we're already losing daylight here. So let's, what else we got here? So Lotus wants to know, are we getting rain right now? Because they're out in the Florida Panhandle, it's pouring. Yes, now we got it much earlier. It's heading your direction. We got lightning earlier, some pretty decent winds, blowing heavy rain, and it sounds like it's out there raining again right now, so hopefully y'all can hear me okay on the porch. It doesn't seem to be raining heavy, but it's been raining off and on for the last several hours. Which, not complaining, much rather it be wet than dry, but yeah, it's all the lightning and wind we've been getting here lately. We've been getting some really nasty afternoon thunderstorms, some nasty ones. Actually, lightning hit so close the other day, it burned up a power supply that I have in the attic on my router that is on a UPS with surge protector. So apparently it didn't work. Luckily, I already have spare power supplies and plugged a new one right in. But literally, as soon as you seen the flash the other day, you heard the boom and you could hear some stuff in here. Not liking it. Shockingly, it didn't trip any breakers. But I don't know. Welcome to Florida, lightning capital of the world. All right, everybody says we broke 300 people on. Awesome. Welcome everybody that just jumped on. So a lot of people have asked this. Mr. Don asked, am I attending the Arms Family function this month? So that's the creator function he's talking about with a lot of other YouTube creators. I will not be traveling out to Oklahoma for that. We have too much stuff going on over the next few months. We now have chickens, we have a dog. Getting all that stuff taken care of and leaving for a few days is going to start becoming more and more complicated. Not to mention, she has family get-togethers and birthdays. We literally have so much stuff going on from here on out through the rest of the year. It's difficult for me to plan on leaving at all. I did consider going out to the Pensacola, what's that called? There's a function out in Pensacola in October. Homesteaders, I forget the title of it. I've considered going out there, but again, with new animals, especially if I get a new dog, which may be happening soon, it's really hard. Now we're starting to get to the point you almost have you need somebody that can come house sit to feed the chickens, to take care of them, because we kind of moved away from a lot of family. They're an hour plus away whenever we bought this property, moved over here, and it's hard to have somebody that can run by every day, multiple times a day. Eventually, we're going to reach a point that there's either going to be no vacations or no leaving, or we're going to have to find somebody we really trust to come house sit once we get cows and horses and goats and everything else, because it's going to be a full-time job every single day. And we know that. We're prepared for it. It is what it is, as I say. All right, so Tiffany's woohoo in the background. It's probably because of either pop lightning or it's raining. I don't know what's going on out there. Man, we're up to 310 people. I can't remember what our record is. We've broke 300 before, but that's a good amount of people on here tonight. So welcome, everybody. Let's see what else we got here. So Kelley's Country Cooking with Tiffany coming up next. We're going to start out slow and probably do a certain day of the week on this channel for Tiffany's Cooking. And if we can start easing her away from work some, or if the channel blows up even more, we probably will start a side channel just for that, unless it incorporates well into this channel. Keep in mind, there's 7 days in a week. That's a ton of content. If we feel that it fits this channel, we may just work a cooking episode in a day or two a week, if we reach that point, and try to pump out content almost every day. So there's still plenty of room here to fit it. It's a tough one. I've got to see how it fits the channel, because a lot of people on here wanting DIY stuff and projects. Some people on here just for gardening. Some people are on here for whatever, so I'm not sure if I do everything channels, the smart approach to all that, or splitting it up and having more channels. Something I just got to figure out with time. So Brendan says you can automate the chickens for the most part. That's correct. And the custom coop that I'm going to build, I am going to do some automation. Although with all the predator stuff we have, I'm worried about leaving them for an extended period of time. And like I said, once I get a puppy, that's going to really throw a wrench in the mix. We have another dog here. And then once we get into cows and everything else, man, you're pretty much guaranteed you got to sit at home. It's just kind of the way it's going to work out, which is fine. This is the lifestyle that we want. So pigs are easy. You got that right. Cows are relatively easy. That's very true too, especially since we're going to let them graze. Chickens, yeah. Horses are easy. Come on now. Everybody says they're all high maintenance. We'll have to see. That's going to be her thing right there, the horses. So is the Kelley's Outdoors still going to exist in the future? Yes, Rodney. It absolutely is. It doesn't look like it exists right now because I haven't made a video over there in so long, but 100% it is. Because whenever we do certain types of content that can be, I hate to use the word controversial because it's our lifestyle, the hunting, the fishing, the cleaning, the cooking, some of that stuff's just controversial in the world right now. I purposely want to keep that stuff separate from our main channel for fear of having any kickbacks, repercussions, because I lose this channel, I go back to work. I've just lost everything. I've just lost my career. So we're always going to keep the outdoor channel to keep things separate. Plus, there's a lot of people on this channel that doesn't want those videos shoved in their face and those thumbnails and things like that. Just because we're okay with it doesn't mean other people may or may not be. So we're going to be sensitive to that as well and have a channel that the people that are come there knowing what they're expecting, and that's what they're looking for. Hopefully that made sense, but we absolutely plan on always keeping our second channel as well. And who knows, we may wind up with a third or fourth channel. I don't know if she just told me to come outside or what. Hang on, let me see. No, I don't guess so. We'll keep talking for a little bit longer. Let's see here. So Andrew says I need to make a 50,000 subscriber button on my laser engraver. Ain't a bad idea. I should do that and hang it up in my office upstairs if I ever get my office built and done. So Robin says he understands because he's a Blue Game and deer meat for dinner fan. So am I. Actually, I used to watch everything deer meat put out. Now I'm kind of more of a, I don't know. I like the way Blue Game stuff flows. It kind of hits home to me more. And plus, being that they're both in Florida, a lot of this stuff they do really makes sense to me as well. But I love what they do. Great family right there. Great couple of guys. So Jennifer says, so happy to find your channel. Multi-generational family looking to build a home and relocate to Central Florida. Very rural. Love your content. Well, welcome, Jennifer. We're happy to have you here, and tons of videos on the channel for all this kind of lifestyle that we're doing. Doesn't mean the stuff we put out is right, it's wrong. It's just the way we're doing it right here. We wouldn't trade this lifestyle for nothing. So enjoy your rural living. It's got so many positives, some negatives, but man, I think the positives far outweigh it. We wouldn't trade this life for anything. We wouldn't. So Joshua says we got to make elote, I'm guessing, street corn with tahini, mayonnaise, and Parmesan cheese. That sounds good. We very well may try that. Let's see what else we got here. So Steve said he asked Jeremy for dinner to do a collab with me. He probably is interested in collabing with a channel as small as ours is, but I would drive down and meet him in a heartbeat, man. He's an awesome guy. Actually, I was in Jupiter a few months ago, and we were out swimming in the inlet, or back up where the mangroves and all are. We have some friends that had a house down there, and I'm 99% sure I seen him come by in his boat. I wish I could have got to met him, shake his hand. I think he's a really good dude. So Black Belt says, is the new 2,000 watt power supply going to be used in the storm shelter? If we have a hurricane that's on the way, absolutely we'll put it in there. I have my smaller one in there now, but if we think we're going to be staying there overnight, hurricane may not power out for a while, heck yeah, I'm going to carry it out there because it'll run the windy unit so much longer than what I currently have out there, as well as everything else. So for sure I will. All right, Tiffany says we got to go outside. Bear with me, y'all. This is where things are going to get a little shaky. So if you're new to the channel, we're going outside to do a little cooking. This is what we always do at the end of our live streams. All right, looks like the rain has stopped, but it's nice and dark out here. Mighty early in the day to be having to run porch lights, but we are. All right, so y'all, here is a sneak peek. Things looking a little more refined, isn't it? Y'all are getting a sneak peek. Don't worry, we still got to do a lot of trimming, covering up the gaps, but look at here. What do y'all think? Now we're cooking with peanut oil. All right, what we got going on?
All right, so for those of y'all that missed, we're gonna do honey garlic chicken, and I've had it marinated all day. So here's my chicken thighs. I think there was about probably 6 chicken thighs here. And I have paprika in here. I have Cow Camp garlic seasoning. I have about 3 tablespoons of honey and a half a cup of soy sauce, just to kind of marinate everything in here. And a bunch of garlic, like minced garlic.
Fancy.
And then over here we have our pork steak, which I've also marinated almost the same thing except for the honey. And I have this marinated that we're gonna put in our rice.
That's how you make pork fried rice right there. And everybody's asking, will there be any cheese?
No cheese tonight.
No, sorry, we got to break your heart, but everybody, some people are cheering Cow Camp. Yay! We got Cow Camp in there.
All right, let me get this.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Get my chicken thighs on here.
And for once, I'm not blinding y'all. No sun. It actually feels great out here too. So this is what tripped me out. I didn't realize. She kept calling that chicken thighs. I was like, that is not a chicken thigh. I don't know what that is. I had no idea that they now offer chicken thighs with the bone cut out. I didn't know.
Oh my goodness. This smells so good.
Oh.
So good.
Now we're talking.
I have this on medium to low heat so we don't overcook it here.
I'm going to stand over here where I can smell it. Now that absolutely smells like some Chinese cooking right there. Oh, that does smell good.
Yeah.
There's Bullet over there with his new bed that we got him. Got him a trampoline. Fluffing that.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get my apron.
Yeah, it's going to splash everywhere. Hey, I think I know somebody that'd like to see you in your apron. All right, yeah, as Cash said, everybody be quiet and listen to that sizzle. Oh my, that smells so good. So, is this a new Blackstone? No, this is our original. But y'all all need to reach out to Blackstone, tell them they need to sponsor us. We'll put a new one over there and leave it on the stand. That'd be awesome. Or at least tell them just send us some seasonings. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. So while Tiffany's grabbing that, give y'all another little sneak peek here. So you're going to see all this on the video. Electrical's good. I have multiple coats of a waterproof sealer on here now. We've painted everything up to seal the wood, but it should look completely different. Now all that's left is running the propane, putting on some tile edge, tiling it, and then I have a few more little tricks up my sleeve. But man, oh man, we're getting there now. But I have sealed the heck out of this. I even taped and mudded all the joints, so I don't want no water going anywhere it shouldn't.
All right, here's our pork steak that I've had marinating all day. This will go in our rice. Andrew's been asking for some pork fried rice.
What's Tiffany cooking? That's the one Miss Lee sent you, isn't it?
Yep.
Thank you so much, Miss Lee. This is what I'm so excited about. I love pork fried rice, but I like the real stuff. And I ain't ever seen chunks of pork and all like that in there. It's going to be so good.
Gosh, I wish y'all could smell this. Oh,
It does smell good.
so good.
So, I guess L Pell's what I'll call you, says congratulations on the 50K. Started watching the Ice Maker series and been watching every video since. Well, thank you so much for the support. Truly do appreciate you. I know we picked up a ton of people on that Ice Maker series. Probably 20,000+ people come from that alone. Some have stuck around, a lot of haven't. That's just the way it goes, but we appreciate the ones of y'all that have. So Andy says we're lagging. Hopefully nobody else is seeing that. I do have a cell phone booster in there, but I'm outside. It's overcast, rainy day. It may not be working as good right now. Alright, so Eric says, love your channel, found it while looking for electrical stuff. So that's awesome to hear. Good. North of Tampa.
So that means you didn't do too many electrical videos.
No, I did. People still constantly remind me I've done way too much electrical. That's why when I just did electrical in this, I literally showed me screwing in the boxes and I didn't even show me running the wiring because I was like, people do not want to see me run any more electrical. All right, so yeah, 315 people on. Welcome y'all. We're kind of wrapping the live stream up, doing some cooking.
Some honey garlic chicken thighs with some pork fried rice.
Oh, that's so good. Feel free to go back and
Our
watch.
version of Chinese.
Yes, yeah, our version. So feel free to go back and watch.
I've had the chicken marinating all day and the pork steak.
That smells so good. We're definitely gonna have a dirty grill top after this meal, though.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody says not lagging, so thank y'all. I was a little worried about that. So, do you have some protection out, wink, wink, while you guys are cooking?
We have what?
Do I have protection out here while we're cooking? You know, we already had a bear incident one time running down the road while we're cooking, but I always have, wink, wink, protection. Always. You just never know. You never know. May not be adequate, but it's a noise maker. So Neil and Sherry said, hello, just logged on and had a senior moment. Sure missed a lot. Well, you can go back and catch it after you get done watching this fancy cooking right here.
So excited.
It does look good. I wish I could zoom out when we're in the live stream. I don't know why it zooms in so far. Oh, well. Let's see what else we got here. So Pest Hunter says, thanks for keeping us entertained on Sunday nights. Thank you for watching. We truly do appreciate you. What else do we have here? So Miss Kathy wants to know if you can post your recipe or is it a secret recipe?
Yes, I need to do better about that. So I will post it after we get done with the live stream. We always do a picture, and I'll try to post the recipe of the ingredients I use.
Now, with that said, that's what's what's called the community tab, and not everybody gets it. YouTube doesn't do a very good job of that. It's mainly for mobile and like tablet users. I don't think people that are on TV and all get access to our community tab, and I post stuff there all week long. Hopefully they get better at that and allow better access, but typically we always post a picture later tonight showing the food, thanking everybody for getting a live stream, and a lot of times she will put some recipe in there. Now, once we start doing some videos in the future of her doing some actual cooking, yeah, we can put all that in the description and everything else. Actually, I just thought of something. We can come just put it in the description on the live stream.
Okay.
That'd be the easiest way to do it.
Sure.
That way, anybody that's watching can see that. Watch it on TV or whatever it may be. All right, so Kimberly, thank you very much. All the way from New Zealand, says congrats on the 50K. Hello from me and my dad, and thank you very much for your donation. Truly appreciated.
Appreciate the support.
Yes, thank y'all so much. All right, and Steve says the iPad doesn't show it. That's a bummer. YouTube really needs to get that fixed. I know a lot of people are watching on TVs and other devices now, and they're not quite as friendly as phones are. But I understand why y'all watch it on there. Ooh, that looks good. Smells good. I'm gonna eat good tonight. So Dustin says, gator or shark, which one's your favorite? We ain't really shark eaters, but gator's pretty good. We had a local restaurant that used to always keep it on the menu, but they can't hardly keep it in stock here lately. So Brandon says, motion sensor sprinklers protect the chickens. I really need to get some of those, and I got bad news. So I literally had 1,000+ muscadine grapes on my grapevines out there. Went out the other night, and several hundred of them are on the ground. My grapevines are ripped up. Raccoons have showed up in full force, started climbing the fence and just tearing stuff up. And you can see I have some raccoon traps over here. We're about to work on that problem. So sprinklers would be good out there for that too. Ooh. Now we talk.
Now, I know I'm putting the raw juice back on here, but in just a few minutes, I'm going to turn it over again, but I'm just trying to keep it a little juicy here.
I got you on that. Trust me, we're
yes, we're
very particular. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to make sure that gets cooked before we go to eating it. So Brian says, just found you this week. This is our first live stream. Really enjoying your content. Welcome, Brian. As you can see, our live streams are all over the place. We're cooking.
Like our videos.
Yeah, we're cooking, we're talking, we're chatting, we're doing a little bit of everything. So Dave says, this is hillbilly hibachi. I like it. I just can't get her to do the hoo, ha, ha, ha. Do the noises, man.
You want to catch a piece of meat?
No. Let's don't start. Bullet says he'll catch one, though.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. So A Outdoor says, what is our Instagram? It's the same exact. We have two of them. Uh-oh. 5-second rule. Hang on, there's a hose right there. Don't worry about it. So it's the same exact channel names as our YouTube channels, the Kelley's Outdoors and the Kelley's Country Life. Just go search those over on Instagram. Here, I only got one hand.
We don't mind a little dirt off the concrete.
A little dirt adds character to your food, a little grit. The cool thing is, another week or so, you'll have a sink right over there with hot water and everything. We can go wash whatever we want. So we're getting there. All right, catch a few more comments here. Russell says, sorry he's late. Don't let it happen again, Russell. We're out here doing some cooking.
All right, I'm going to go grab my food thermometer just so I can get ready to test this chicken here in a little bit.
All right. I don't want to lose that juice. Looks like we need to toss the rice and everything in that juice. Oh, that looks so good. Let's see what else we got here. Yep, seeing a lot of people comment. They watch on TV. I know that is a popular way to watch now. Adam, your plate will be there in a couple of days. We'll drop it in the mail. Let's see what else we got here. Reading a few comments. Bear with me. So when is the Nest outdoor chicken video? I've actually kind of thought about that, but I need to get done testing all the internet and probably get some little bit better upload speeds before I would set up anything like that. So thank you, Dave. Says congrats on 50,000 subscribers. Onward to 1,000,000. Yes. And we are at 328 people. That is probably a record.
Yeah.
So I'll take a moment. I think it is a record. Take a moment to everybody because they're probably jumping on going, what on earth is going on right now? So welcome if you just jumped on. We're getting toward the end of our live stream, but you can always watch it back. Typically every Sunday night we get on here and answer questions for about 45 minutes. And then we started cooking on the Blackstone a while back and it kind of stuck. So that's what we're out here doing tonight. We're going to get Tiffany a cooking channel here before long because she can cook, as y'all can see by that guy right there. And she's doing an amazing looking meal tonight. Let me kick the camera back around.
All right, so here I chopped about half a bell pepper. We've been eating a lot of those green onions.
Those green onions are good.
They are so
I eat
good.
them raw. They're so good.
I did about 6 of those, chopped them up, and then I also got some shredded carrots. Now, you can do whatever you want. Like, if you like peas in yours, we don't really care for peas. You can put whatever you want in it for your rice. This is for my rice, actually, so.
Yeah, you're making real pork fried rice. That could be a meal right there. That ain't that old. I hate that stuff. We go to certain restaurants sometimes, and it'll be the most basic, bland. They can't even call it pork fried rice. This right here is going to be the real deal, y'all.
Oh, chicken.
I know. It looks so good. It smells so good. It's not even burning.
Honey garlic chicken.
That actually looks amazing.
We might not ever order out Chinese again.
No need. I've been so disappointed. My favorite Chinese is General Tso's, and nobody makes a good General Tso's sauce anymore. All right, Kim said, thanks for telling us about the tahine. It's great. Several people mentioned about ordering that seasoning last week. Yeah, we didn't tell you about it. We had some shipped to us, and we started learning about it, but I like it. It's a little salty, but I love the lime in it. Oh, it's so good. Cash
All right, we've still got a little ways to go on our chicken, which is fine. We're cooking our rice and.
Oh, you almost there. You're about 10 degrees away. So we're getting there. I do like my poultry done, but it's already probably safe than most people right now. We're bumping 160. Yeah, I like 165, 175 for my poultry. I don't know about y'all. And don't forget, once you pull these off, they still continue to cook, especially once you stack them on top of each other. But better safe than sorry. So Sheila says, have to watch back. Been crazy busy, overworked lately. And seriously hiding off stage right now just so I can watch y'all a little bit. Uh-oh. Don't get in trouble, Sheila. Well, thanks for watching back later. And thank you, Cynthia. Says congratulations, Andrew and Tiffany. Love your content.
Thank you.
Sharon says your food looks so good. I agree. Look at that. I can't wait. That is going in my rice. That is... oh, yeah. Josh says, are you going to scramble an egg in it?
I am. I'm getting ready to do my rice.
He's got a good point. And look right here, Josh. Uh-oh. Got the eggs. You got to do that pork fried rice.
Egg in the rice.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a must.
So Steve asked, when's the next outdoor kitchen video? I got to do some more work tomorrow. It's probably going to be Wednesday because it's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. Not sure just yet. I have 2 videos I'm working on. Whichever one I can get edited first gets out before the other. So Eric says, non-food question. If you could have only one tractor attachment besides the front bucket, what would it be? Well, for me, it's no question. It's got to be a mower. I mean, look how much I have to mow and take care of right here. And it would probably be maybe just a rotary mower if I can only have one. That way I could do thick brush, grass, everything else. You know, those aren't perfect at anything, but got to take care of everything. And if it's going to be on the front end loader of the tractor, I got to have tractor forks, and I got to have a front end loader. Just love them. But on the back side, it's just got to be a mower. I mow way too much. Let's see here. Man, I have missed a ton of comments here. So Hoffa says, try a little ginger and sesame dressing in the rice.
We like ginger a little bit, but I don't know about, do you like ginger?
I'm not crazy about ginger.
I like it in a dressing, but.
Yeah. And Miss Lee says, I'll send you my husband's teriyaki sauce recipe. He makes it from scratch. Yeah.
Sounds really good.
It does. So how many acres do we have? We have a little over 50 acres here. 20 of it's grass, all mixed up around the place, and about 30 acres of woods, including all the pines that we planted about 8 years ago. No cheese on pork fried rice, Chris. That's exactly right, Cash. I don't know why he would want cheese on this meal. Come on. This ain't no meal for cheese. Let's see what else we got going on here. So, Eric, no, I did not get a chance to show Tiffany that video. She's been doing work stuff and everything else all day long. I'll have to log back into Facebook and show it. For some reason, my phone doesn't really want to allow me to go into my messages anymore on Facebook. I have to always log into the computer to do that. It's acting really weird.
All right, we'll flip these one more time, then they'll probably be ready to cool off.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They were so close just a second ago. So Brian says, wait till all your chicken starts producing. You'll find all kinds of new egg recipes.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly right. That looks so good.
All right,
I'm excited.
Down. Actually, I'm probably just going to turn that
Yeah, I
off.
would. They're there.
Okay.
We're there.
For my rice.
Thank you, Steve. Says nice job on your deer blind, your shooting house there. Thank you. What else we got going on here? All right, so answered that one. Cash says you got to put more cow camp on.
I will.
All right, so here we go. This is where it begins.
All right, I have 2 cups of rice cooked here.
Fairy dust. I don't know about that. So, do we have a life story video? Y'all are living the life. We have some videos out there that kind of talk about a lot of it. The property tour video talks about a little bit of things. There's a video on our channel called Biggest Decision of Our Life, whenever I talk about leaving a career and, you know, chasing the social media dream. That talks about quite a bit of what's going on here. So, yeah, we do have a few out there. Maybe not one that answers everything. Phil says he's going to cook. We're making him hungry.
Don't blame you.
Pancakes, eggs, and bacon. That does sound good, Crystal.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull these chicken thighs off. Because I want to keep them juicy.
And you still, what you got left? The eggs?
Yep.
Okay.
Got to get my rice ready, finish here, and then we will be ready.
Oh, yeah, that looks so good. So what was my job before YouTube? That is a common question I get often. I used to work at a paper mill for a very large company that a lot of people are familiar with. Started out there on the ground floor, just working as a technician, and then worked my way up into management and did that for a little while before I ultimately left to pursue YouTube. I was what they call an optimizer manager. I was kind of in control of the flow, the ebb and flow of my departments, from the people, the process, everything. And I was over 3 different departments out there in the mill and kind of had my hands in a little bit of everything. But it was all about streamlining the process and, you know, trying to make the money. It was very, very involved job. I don't miss a lot of the hectic craziness of it, that's for sure. But it allowed us to purchase the property and live the lifestyle that we're doing. So we think it was an awesome stepping stone. I do appreciate where it got us.
All right, this rice is cleaning up the grill a little bit here.
It is. You might as well roll it on over there and that stuff too.
I'm going to toss it over there in just a minute.
So where did Tiffany get the cover for the aluminum pan? Asked Mr. Jimmy. Yeah. That is from Mr. Donald. He sent us a couple of these. We've got some for the really large pans. It has double lids. But right here, I don't know if y'all can see that, easylids.com. So I've had quite a few people ask about these.
Maybe we can put it in the Amazon. Well,
no, you buy directly from this company right here. Which is, I mean, that's fine. I think they're a small company. Go support them without a doubt. But yes, they work great. They got little locks on them. But they're perfect for outside just like this because you keep the flies and everything else right out. Or if you're going to carry over to a cookout, then yeah, it does keep everything warm. Then you can dispose of your pan, carry your lid back home, and clean it. So pretty cool idea. Mr. Donald's been on a roll here lately with some of the stuff that's showed up in the mailbox.
I'm going to toss my veggies in here now.
So how is the Homestead fire truck working out? Fine. It's just sitting over there ready to do its thing. I don't know if I'm going to get into filling them up off of rainwater, because we get so much rain here they'd be overflowing every day, and kind of once you fill it once, it sits. But I do have plans to change that down the road. That's going to be a really fun project for the channel. We're going to go much bigger and a lot more involved. I'm going to make it be multi-purpose, so that video will be coming as well. Let's see what else we got here. Steve says, love your work ethic. So many have lost that today. I 100% agree. I can't sit still. I like to keep things going. I like to stay busy. I like to stay productive.
You're keeping a lid on.
Yeah, easylids.com. E with a Z. Not E-A-S-Y, but easylids.com. All right, so Mr. Donald says they are on Amazon, but the website has sets to offer. Okay.
Oh, nice.
What you about to do? Make a egg bowl? So riding out says he's a pipe fitter and he does not enjoy working at paper mills. And he's talking about the shutdowns. Yep. Well, riding out, the mill you just mentioned is the one that I used to work at. I know all about them shutdowns. That used to be part of my job too, kind of overseeing them, managing and budgeting for those, and my goodness, it can get involved. All right, so here we go, last part.
Got 3 eggs here, and just according to how much rice you're doing, you can just kind of judge how much egg you want to put in it. Well, it's trying to look up any little bit he can down here.
Here we go. Got to have that. So Kim asked, how is the dove plot growing? Awesome. We've been getting a ton of rain all of a sudden. That fertilizer went to work. It is just growing like weeds out there. I'll have to show that off here before long.
A little bit of soy sauce to my rice.
Looks good. All right, so Bobby says, happy 50,000. I was around since the first 10,000. Well, thank you so much for supporting us and sticking around. So Steve says, your bride has a griddle cooking down. I'm about to start learning myself. And here's the crazy part. We've only had this griddle for, what, a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. So she's still learning. This is just, she's just good. Yeah, she's just good at it. Now, she does watch and look at a lot of stuff, but she ain't been griddle cooking for long.
Since I was 12 years old, so I mean, this is just another extension to a pot on a stove to me. I mean,
she's worked in restaurants and did all kinds of stuff, so that's why I married her. Well, you good looks, and everything else, but when I heard that she can cook, I said, I do. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, everybody keeps saying they can't wait for Tiffany's cooking channel. I agree.
I know. I watched a lot on YouTube today, and I was like, man, it made me want to do it.
Keep pestering her, y'all. We'll get her there. All right, Steve.
I just have more time.
We'll see you, Steve. Thanks for chit-chatting with us. Let's see what else we got here. So what was the last seasoning that was added? That was pepper.
Actually, the last season I just added was cow camp.
Oh, there you go.
Run over there and show him the cow camp.
No, that's Cash that's asking, and now I know exactly why he's asking.
Cash is so funny.
Now everybody's getting on him. Not cow camp. I seen the pepper. I didn't see the cow camp. All right. So let's see here. So do I do beekeeping? No, I do not. Bees kind of, I ain't crazy about bees. I know they can be very, very tame, but I haven't really thought about getting into beekeeping out here. Amy says we are making her hungry.
And this is one of the main reasons I love this thing, is because Andrew, for one, helps me clean it. And for two, it's easy cleanup. It
is very easy cleanup. I mean, 2 minutes after every time you get done cooking, this thing's cleaned up, put up, ready to go, covers on it, done with it. All right.
All right, here's our egg. I'm about to scramble it all together here.
Ooh, that's how you make pork fried rice.
The real pork.
Big chunks of real pork. I love it. Thank you, Steve. Best of luck to you. Kim says romance on the live stream. Oh, yeah. She's romancing me with that food. Wow. So Daniel said insurance company hate bees. They refuse to keep his homeowner's insurance.
What?
That's crazy. They're getting so...
because of...
I don't know. They're getting so...
coming over to your house and...
Yeah, but, I mean, it's not like he had murder hornets or something.
It's probably just any reason to decline somebody.
Yeah, I
That kind
know.
of case.
Ours had a long list of questions, too, and animals was a very popular question. So they pretty much want to know about any fenced-in animals, four-legged critters, like your bigger animals, your horses, stuff like that. They want to know immediately. And here's the thing. They don't even cover out there. They just cover the home. Actually, we got to get a separate policy for buildings and property, so I don't even know why they need to know, but they sure enough want to know.
All right, this is pretty much done right here.
Cool.
And let me show y'all my shovel I had to go in there and get.
Yes, our Blackstone shovel.
And I know this looks like a lot of food. We tell y'all every Sunday we are not eating this all tonight.
Speak for yourself. I know. We'll actually
Over
make...
the next couple of days.
Yeah, we'll make 6 or 8 meals out of this easy. If you're going to do all this cooking, you might as well, if you're going to dirty up everything, you might as well go ahead and make it worth it.
Oh, this
good.
thing is hot.
I got distracted looking at that.
Yeah, look at how much juice is still in there.
Oh,
That's what I love about chicken thighs.
Well, heck,
All
we
right.
might as well do it this way, and then you can scoop from that
Well,
side.
I'm trying to hold it because it's hot, so I'm
Oh,
going to
don't
put it on
do
the
that.
pan.
Yeah, you're going to burn
Hold
the
on.
heck out of
I'm
yourself.
gonna put it on this pan.
He's ready to eat too, aren't you? Hey, you ready to eat? You ready to eat? Say it to everybody. You got your hands full. I can't believe we really do have a shovel, and it works so good. Man, oh man, that's a ton of rice.
All right, this is our hillbilly Chinese, we call it.
No, hillbilly hibachi.
Oh, yeah. But no, it's honey garlic chicken and pork fried rice.
Yeah. Man, oh man, it's always good when you bring the shovel out.
Every little drop here. All right, you want to taste a little piece of pork out of there?
I do. I want to try that right there.
Let's try a little piece. That pork is not even dry. It's so juicy.
It is. I think I just got a chunk of fat.
Probably. Oh my goodness, that taste. Oh.
Try one more piece. All right, I got meat that time. Awesome.
Yes, so
That is so good. All right. Well, y'all, I think we're going to wrap this thing up because I'm excited about this meal. I'm going in to eat. So thank you so very much for that meal. It looks awesome. Thank y'all so very much for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Appreciate everybody that's donated. And we appreciate everybody that's helped us get to 50,000 subscribers. And now we're flying on toward 100. So oh man, I'm looking forward to celebrating that one with y'all. And I guess getting my mani-pedi that everybody has taught me to. I don't want one, but I'll do it for 100,000 subscribers. So go tell your friends about us. Thank y'all so much for watching. Good night. God bless. We do have one more kitchen video coming this week and a few other things as well. Y'all take care. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Later.